So if you guys own a V929 or V959 and one of the motors have stopped working, this is how to fix it. So first of all, what you want to do is pop off the cover, being careful not to rip the whole thing off, since there are LEDs connected to the board. Then you'll want to find the corresponding motor which is not working. So for this one, it's this motor here. You follow the wire along, and then it comes out through here. You follow that, and the plug is here. Just pull that out. And now, what we want to do is pop out this casing here. So what we need to do for that is we need to get our flat head screwdriver, make sure it's very small and thin, just pop it under there, and it should just lever open, like so. What's next is to inspect the wiring. You'll notice here, and if there is a fault, the wiring could be broken here, and to check even more, you could just pull the whole thing off. This will require some force. Got it. Now, what you can do, you can slide that off there again. Just pull it along to check for breakages, like so. Now in this case there are none, and to put it back together, since you've found nothing broken, you've got to get it just right on, and then the wires have got to be at the top when you're putting it in, since if you can see there is a little semicircle for, wait for the camera to focus, there is a little semicircle for the wires to go down. So what you got to do is you got to line it up with the wires, just push it in, making sure that these cables here don't get pulled down and rip. Then you get this piece here that you pulled off earlier, the housing. Then make sure it's lined up properly, slide it down, put this on that rectangular block which sits over it, line it up, it should just pop straight back on. Now if your motor's still not going and you know that there's something wrong with it, what you do is you unplug another motor, find the corresponding plug. So we're going to use this red one. So you follow it along, and then you find the plug, which in this case is that plug there, but it's not actually there at the moment. And then you plug it in, and then you try flying it, then you try powering it up and testing throttle to see if it will work. And if it does work, well then your motor's broken, but if it still doesn't work, then there's a problem with your board. There we go. Now there are two parts that could be faulty. Either the motor, which can be found at our website below, or the wires. And if your wires had snapped, then you want to order this part, the V929-07 or the V929-05. You want to order the motor if you plugged the whole unit into another socket onto your PCB board and it did not work. That's your problem. Thank you.